For the past week, I've been under the weather. I'm recovering, but I took the time yesterday, I think, to see what I had missed in the political commentator sphere. So I went on Twitter, where all great brains go to die, and I just, I'm not befuddled by it, but I think befuddled by the people who continue to be warped in it and contributing to it. Like, Candace Owens is a vile person, and if anybody wants to attack me for saying that's well within your right to say that. But people normally go on this line of attack. Oh, people are just talking about Candace Owens all the time. Well, Candace Owens is always talking all the time, so naturally we're going to respond. Now, that's what she wants, and she's getting it, which is fine. But I feel like if every day somebody's pointing out how stupid she is, less people will be uh, falling for her nonsense. This week, I saw that she had attacked Erica Kirk for the 100th time for supposedly sharing love letters that Charlie wrote her. And Candace just said it was psychotic and deranged and whatnot. And I don't know if I have the tweet, I would have pulled it up, but I'm just too tired and too weak to even do that. But it turns out that Erica shared those tweets a month ago or some months ago, and I think it was on the Sabbath or something like that. I think she was just using it as an example and encouraging couples to just write to each other or something akin to that. I'm not well aware of it, but Candace immediately she just found out, so it's news to her, and she's acting like it's somebody died and coronated her and decided that she gets to decide how anyone grieves. This week she's not going to have her show, which is a blessing to all our ears. She's going to Russia, I believe, for some kind of summit, and it's obvious why she's going. She's not going there to fish, or like she said her husband goes there to fish or something. She's not going for the fish. It's quite obvious why she's going, but it's let me just put it in perspective. Candace was fired from the Daily Wire in 2024. At that point, she couldn't be the black conservative anymore. So she had to grift into Jew hatred, but it had to slowly stew. It's now full-blown Jew hatred. And she said Jews are just contract lords who believe in, I don't remember the name of the deity she mentioned, but it's another absurdity after another. But let me get back to the point. So now she has to be, she had to convert into something else. And then the Jew hatred was giving her a lot of these new allies. So Dave Smith, Ian Carroll, and some of them will co-host her show and she would have them on the show. But that was getting a little dry because at a certain point people are going to ask, there's a ceasefire. And even though the conflict is not over and people are still dying in Gaza, when is this spiel going to end? Then Charlie died and she had to insert herself in it and become the central figure in it. It's been 8 months. She knows that at some point everyone's gonna be like, okay, even if you don't like Erica Kirk, and I don't like Erica Kirk, I don't hate her, I'm indifferent to her. She's a widow and I'm going to give her the grace that I believe we're supposed to give widows. That's where I'm going to leave it. But even if you don't like Erica Kirk, even if you think TPUSA is a hellish organization run by Jewish anteaters, at what point does this end? And so there's she has to come up with something else, and she's cooking it. But right now, while it can benefit her with those impressions, she's just going to fight with everyone on Twitter over Charlie Kirk's legacy. And every day I talk about her, I will keep mentioning the people that are supporting her, that are, if you think that this is the enemy of my enemy is my friend, this is brain rot. Because everything that Candace has done is not even good. Even as a black conservative, she wasn't good. Even as this, whatever figure she tried to position herself as, this person who was going to call out the problems of the Israeli government and Israeli influence in US politics, she's still not good. It was still low IQ anti-Semitism, throwing anything at the wall. She's still not good at that. So you're just gonna sit there and be fleeced by someone who doesn't really have any depth to her. Like, she's just a gossip, a very good gossip. That she's good at. She's a very good gossip. Which is why the Charlie Kirk thing has become the biggest her channel has ever been, and she's gotten the most views because this is where this is where she flourishes. She's just a gossip, a very good gossip. So if you're listening to her, at what point does it end? You're not getting informed. You're just gossiping. You're just tuning in every day to gossip. At what point does it end? I've spoken too fast. My head hurts. It's wild. I think at some point it will end because if Candace doesn't end it, it will end, and people are gonna sit back and go, what? It's like mass psychosis. It's maddening. It's sincerely maddening. Anyway, happy Sunday.